Ukrainian Marine Corps announced that they captured many bridgeheads in on East Bank Dnipro River in Kherson region, which reportedly caused death thousands Russians and destroyed dozens ammunition depots and weapons depots. Kyiv, Ukraine. The Ukrainian military said Friday that its troops had captured several bridgeheads on East Bank of Dnipro River in Kherson region. This is small but potentially important strategic advance in midst of a war that is largely at standstill. The Marine Corps command's claims were the first to come directly from the Ukrainian military about breaching one of Russia's most important barriers. Earlier this week, head of President's office, Andriy Yermak, confirmed for first time that Ukraine had established a foothold on East Bank of River. The wide river is a natural dividing line along southern war front and Moscow forces have used it since abandoning the area around city of Kherson in November 2022 to prevent Ukrainian troops from advancing towards Russian-annexed Crimea. The General Staff of Ukrainian Armed Forces said in a report on Friday that troops were trying to push Russian forces away from the Dnieper to stop shelling that routinely hits civilian areas on Ukrainian-held West Bank. Western officials with knowledge intelligence, who spoke on condition of anonymity discuss sensitive information, said Thursday that Ukraine has a Division 3 brigades across the river and is expected to make small gains because Russians have so far been unable to push them back. The Ukrainians saw an opportunity there and took it. One official said, "What we don't see is the Russians being able to push them back from that position." For months, Ukrainian soldiers have been carrying out attacks on Russian-held territory in order to pave the way for more troops to move in the Kherson region. In October, an Associated Press crew witnessed soldiers setting out on inflatable boats to cross the Dnieper in fog. Gunshots were heard from a distance, followed by artillery fire. At least 2 of the soldiers on the boats were shot when they reached shore. Ukraine did not give a timeline for how long it took to establish positions along the Dnieper River or why it chose to announce its success this week and whether indicated had established a more stable foothold. The gains that could open a path to Crimea are dwarfed by the overall ground war, which intelligence officials say has been essentially stalled despite a Ukrainian counteroffensive earlier this year that was expected to change the momentum. As world's attention turns to Israel's war against Hamas militants in the Gaza Strip, Ukraine is scrambling to gain support from its allies outside battlefield. The U.S. financing package adopted on Thursday did not include any additional aid to Ukraine, and the European Union said it could not deliver promised munitions. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky complained in a meeting with British Foreign Secretary David Cameron on Wednesday.